Good morning.
What's happening?
Huh?
What's happening?
Um, just enjoyed a slow morning. Time is 8:30 and it's time to do a tempo run. Kind of in-out type of session. Some warm-up and then 3 times 4Ks. So it's a 3.5K in around 3:15 and then 500 kind of jog, but still moving a bit. Yeah, so focus today is like keeping proper posture, working on some of the stuff, some of the necessary stuff, technique-wise, and just kind of get through the session. It's the first time I'm gonna run anything remotely faster than like 4:35 minutes per kilometer pace. So we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be pretty hard, or feel pretty hard. But yeah, that's the beginning of the build-up. So also kind of excited for it. And then I have Mitch to follow me, and that helps a little bit. Normally I would do the session together with the team. I have a training squad here, but the problem is today there are some exams at the university, so we have the swim times moved around a bit. So I decided to do this one. I wanted to do it fairly early because I have kind of I also have other sessions today, so it would be nice not to bunch everything together and being able to eat a bit and relax a bit in between sessions. So that's why I do it alone here in the area where I live, and then we'll join the squad for some swimming afterwards. So chances of rain, 100%. Maybe not. This is the time of year where it's too difficult to dress. Because it always changes. I love training in Odense. It's crazy how easy it is to run on gravel. This is basically the out and back loop we're going to do today. Is basically the only asphalt section I ever run. I think combined, 1,000 meters from my front door, I have combined about 150 kilometers worth of gravel running. So it's kind of a runner's paradise when it comes to running, and the fact that it's easy to get out of city as well on the bike. It's just nice. I think yesterday I rode, the day before yesterday I rode 4.5 hours, and I saw less than 50 cars, I'd guess. Bunch of cyclists though, which is nice, but it's crazy. And the tarmac is nice and everything, so I love training in Odense. And it's for sure a place I'll stay. Of course, we'll have some. So the nice thing is, when it's time to go south, when the weather is really bad, and also in periods where I have to focus on training and not about anything else. I'll go to Lanzarote, to Club Center, and train there, where everything is easy as well, because I have everything I basically need in one complex. And then if I need altitude, of course I'll go altitude, but other than that, I have everything here. And that's just nice. So, trying to help young people and, children just to get to enjoy the things I've enjoyed. Not really particularly in a kind of professional or elite environment, but just when I look back at what I enjoyed as a younger athlete, when I was a kid or when I was younger, that was all the trips, training camps with my friends, and when we went to races, not really necessarily racing, but just experiences I had. The social environment I had at home, because the friendships you create when you go for bike rides, when you go for runs, the experiences you have is the best thing I've ever had in my life, and it's what makes me happy. So I want to try create that here with some help here in Odense. It's okay.
But I'd like to go faster. Trust the fucking process.
I know I have no clue if compression tight set works. I just wear it because I think it feels nice. And I don't think the recovery will be faster wearing those kind of pants, but again, it's the same with the treatment and everything else. If you feel good, then it probably works for your brain. And then it just works for you.
But it was a good run session?
I mean, define good. It's it's not because it's impressive. 2 months ago I ran the same with like basically not even being able to measure the lactate. It was with the lactate about 1 or 1.2, but sometimes you also just have to accept your current status and your current form. And I know it's going up right now, so it's a nice session to bank, and it's nice to just get going again and feel like some form of progress. Of course, I would like to run like here. I ran 3:15, and of course I would like to run 3:05 or something like that with the same kind of effort. And I know I also will in 2 weeks' time. It's very important just to see see everything from a bigger perspective, and it's not important to kind of do the best sessions right now. It's important to do the sessions and then be at your best at races, and that's what we're working towards right now. Now we go to the pool and do an easy swim session, 4Ks, lots of drills, maybe a couple of sprints. Yesterday evening we did kind of it was a quality session in the pool, 6Ks with a main set of 3K. And yeah, so therefore it's like today is all about rest and technical work. So this is the university, University of Southern Denmark, and it's my home, basically. So they have a very nice 50-meter pool in here.
So what's the session for today look like?
Like 1,000 warm-up, then I'll have 900 meters of technical work, some sprints, accelerations, and then pull. I like the Tuesday morning sessions because it's very, they're very relaxed. It's all about technique, trying to get a feel for the water and make sure to push properly. So this morning I just swam 4,000 with like 1,000 warm up, some kicking. And then 900 worth of drills, some sprinting. I sprinted a bit with one of my mates, Christian. It's quite nice. He took on the fins and dusted me a bit, so it's quite nice to get that kind of race specific feel with the guy next to you. And then afterwards, just some easy pulling. Trying to play around a bit with the technique I did in the drills section, and then take it over just easy pulling, but still it's nice to get a feel for the water there. And then in total of 4Ks. And my next, so I see it like what works for me is it have to be very, very, very easy swim. Cause I feel like most people, they swim way too fast when it's the easy swims. And it's way more important to actually control your technique and get better technical than hit some splits in an easy session.
Don't be embarrassed of your little setup here, Daniel. Show it to us.
I am. I got this cheap, so that was why I bought it. No, actually, I just made a decision that if I win in Israel, then I'll buy a Lamasoko in army green.
So you're racing in Israel.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. Didn't see that. Just cleaning the bike. That's also a part of the job. And also it needs a proper clean, cleanse. But the problem is we ran out of sponges, so it's a bit annoying. Because now in autumn it's insane how much dirt gets in your cassette and in your chain. And so actually I plugged to ceramic speed because after I got the UFO clean, that helped me a lot, because it's very effective in getting rid of the dirt and everything that collects within the drivetrain. So that's a clear recommendation if you live in a place where, or just in general actually, when you just have to clean your chain. It's very effective. And I can tell you for sure, you notice when you live in a place like Denmark what kind of stuff is effective and not.
Okay, so what's happening once this bike is clean?
Then we get some Zwift going.
And what's the set?
So it's basically just 1 hour recovery ride, and I enjoy to do it on Zwift because it can be controlled. It smells like reed, doesn't it?
Big time.
Yeah, it does.
Nice. Yeah, so on Zwift I can control the set and I can control the effort. At the same time, it's nice to actually. It sounds weird, but I like to sweat when I do the ride. Just sometimes it's nice just to get kind of a sweat in, and that's easy on the Zwift. You just turn off the fans. Welcome to my Zwift room. Let's go.
What is this, New York?
This is Tokyo. The Kuril Islands.
Bit of Tokyo drift or what?
So I think one thing we're gonna do a lot this upcoming year is a lot of social rides. I'd like to ride more with you guys, and I have kind of plans of doing, so every second week it will be either a social ride or a session. Not a long session, just like maybe up to 1 hour, some warm-up, some intervals, think that could be quite nice. Then I'll also make sure that I have something I look forward to every day and every week. I think that would be cool. So if you like that idea, you can comment like what kind of sessions, what kind of rides, what kind of maps, courses, everything, and then we'll figure out. My plans is that I'm gonna buy a house with a big room, garage, something. And then Zwift is gonna help me set up the ultimate pain cave with a woodway, treadmill, with trainers, big screen, everything. Because since I started Zwift, seriously I cannot imagine. Obviously, I've always done a lot of home trainer sessions because the weather is typically bad here in the northern part of Europe for 4 months of the year, 5 months of the year. And I cannot imagine how I've ever done the sessions without Zwift. It's insane. On good and bad, because obviously sometimes I get a bit carried away if somebody I know overtakes me, or whatever might happen. But I just love it. Everything about it, like chasing new levels, chasing new equipment, doing sessions, everything. And then the same thing is that we see a clear pattern of when I have a period of time where I've done a lot of home trainer sessions, hard workouts, my overall power output and effort increases. So it's something we've taken into like normal periods of training, just doing a bunch of sessions on the Zwift, because it's just so specific for especially the middle distance. Of course, riding on the TT, but it's great training. I look forward to see you guys on the next social ride, and I expect you guys to do a solid effort. So now we go for a quick jog. I'm just gonna run home, drop off Mitch, and then run back. And that's basically it for today. Then I'll get some dinner and get some early sleep. And yeah, I'm very excited for you guys to follow along. I hope you got a good view on how I live my life and what happens here in Odense. If there's something you would like to see and hear more about, then drop a couple of comments down below. Other than that, subscribe and like the video. That will help me a bunch. Ciao for now.